What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having another fantastic day today. You can call me Spree and welcome back to another Madden 20 video. Today I'm back with another tip video building up on that mini scheme that we started talking about last time when we were covering cover 4 palms. Now if you haven't gone and checked that out, I'll put a link to it up in the cards above. We covered a bunch of easy ways to absolutely toast cover 4 palms, talk about some of the principles for it so you know how to go ahead and just score some easy touchdowns on that defense. Before we jump into the video, if you enjoy the video, if you enjoy the content, if you get something out of it, definitely feel free to pop down, hit that like button down below. Down there you'll also find a subscribe button. If you want to check out what we do in the future, definitely pop down and hit that as well. Alright, let's get into it. Now again, we're back in practice mode. We're going to be working in the same formation as the last tip video, so we'll be working in weak close flex, which is out of the Oakland playbook. It's one of the most popular playbooks to run. It has a lot of great running formations, but we want to focus on passing the ball, how to beat certain coverages so you can become a more effective passer. There's nothing more difficult playing defense than having to worry about the run and the pass. Today I want to focus on cover 2, how to beat cover 2, how to recognize it, and then how to go ahead and absolutely toast it for those easy one-play touchdowns. Now I'm rocking with the Vikings. Like I said last time, we want Adam Thielen, we want a slot apprentice being able to reroute, have some corners, have some posts. That is going to add an extra dimension to this offense. So I definitely think this setup is something that everyone is going to be able to use pretty easily. Right, I definitely think that's enough talking. Let's jump on in and pick our play. We're going into weak close flex. And again, we're going to jump into PA boot shot. On the defensive side, let's come out in something that's very popular online, pinch dog to press. Before we go ahead and toast this defense, let's talk about how to recognize it. So you have the two safeties in the middle of the field, both playing deep half, so they have a lot of ground to cover. Both the outside corners are playing flat, so you've got a cloud flat, a hard flat, a soft spot, essentially just covering short routes to the outside of the field. And then finally, some combination of linebackers just covering that space in the middle. Just like I said in the last video, positioning on the field is important. We are going to the wide side of the field, attacking where we have more space. So something to remember as well. Okay, so this is going to be our very first setup. We've got our tight end on the streak. He is going to occupy that safety on the right. We've got Thielen running and drag. He's going to get the attention of the cornerback on the right. We're going to motion over Diggs and he is going to get wide open down the sideline. Alright, going ahead to run the play. We motion snap him. We get a nice cut block on the outside. We wait for the corner to bite down. And we get a nice easy throw to the sideline to our wide receiver. Moving on to the next play, we're going to be attacking a similar area of the field, but we're going to be attacking it with a completely different player. This time we've got the tight end. We've got an in route to look for if we need something short. We've got the wheel route as well, but this time when we motion over Diggs, his streak is going to clear out the safety. We're going to have the wheel that's going to attract the outside corner, and Kyle Rudolph, just like Diggs just got wide open, is going to get wide open as well. So let's go over and run that play. Motion snap. Wait for the corner to bite, and that's going to be a really easy play down the sideline. Someone with slightly more speed, easy touchdown right there. Alright, so those first two plays attack similar areas of the field. Now as a defender, that's kind of what you want to see. You want someone running the same kind of plays every single time. That's much easier to stop. So let's add in a little bit of a wrinkle with a similar setup, but attacking slightly different areas of the field. This is going to be our next setup. It's probably not going to be a one-play touchdown like these other plays, but this is still going to be a very effective passing play to move the ball on offense. We've got a check down drag, a check down hitch. The hitch is going to attract the corner when it's motioned over. That's going to give the post enough space to get over the top of the corner and going to be a really easy completion. So running this play, motion like last time. This time we're looking at the hitch. We can get to the outside, but look, there's that nice gap between the safety and the corner. Plenty of space to make an easy 20-yard gain up the field. Now I've flipped the next play because we want to be attacking the wide side of the field, this time with Adam Thielen. And we're going to be going with the old rollout corner. Now we've set up a chop block, so a double team on the inside edge rusher, IDing the guy that we want to cut block with the fullback. We are going to be able to roll out. We get outside enough where the corner bites down on the rushing quarterback or the scrambling quarterback, and the corner route is going to get wide open with Adam Thielen. So going ahead and running that, we get our cut block, we roll to the outside, and you kind of just see that Adam Thielen gets over the top. The cornerback gets to the stage where he just stops, completely doesn't worry about the wide receiver anymore. He thinks it's someone else's responsibility. You have an easy passing lane and an easy completion to your wide receiver right there. It's definitely something you can do to attack the near side of the field as well. So let's try and get a nice block, wait for the corner to bite down a little bit. We have a nice little swerve catch to get Thielen on the sideline again for a pretty solid gain. Now back to trying to bomb cover 2. This time we're going to attack with our running back. We've got Kyle Rudolph taking the safety. We're going to have the corner occupied by the drag, and there's just going to be a whole lot of space for our running back to move into. So let's go ahead and run that. We get some nice blocks. We wait for the corner to get up. We got our running back in open space and no one covering him. And that's your chance to get a little bit sticky, much more sticky than me. Nice easy gain there. But with a good running back, that's probably going to be a touchdown. Now again, we want to keep our opponent on his toes, so if he comes back from cover 2, you can give him a slightly different look, this time with a motion route. He might see the wheel and he might be trying to cover that. This time you've got that post hitch combination on the left side of the field. That time wide open. Sometimes the user is just going to have to pick his poison, and that's the kind of position you want to put them in. Do they want to give you the post? Are they going to give you the wheel route right up the sideline? As long as you get some time, you're going to be able to get a great gain nice and easy. Same look, motioned out route. We got Adam Thielen on the motion. We get to the outside. We wait for the corner to come down. We hit that nice little pocket there. We get a rat catch. We don't make anyone look silly because I've got no stick. But again, nice big gain there. From here, you can definitely go ahead and just have some fun with it. Now you've got a combination of different plays. This time we're looking at the hitch post. Nice easy gain there. If you were watching the other side of the field, the tight end got quite open as well. That was another opportunity. You had the wheel route coming up short. You throw it early enough, you get him on the run. Then you're in space. If you've got abilities, you can definitely go ahead and make the cornerback look silly. Maybe you want a slightly different route combination, so you have a slant. So let's go ahead and motion over Stephon Diggs. We get a block there. Diggs is wide open. But you had the slant early if you wanted to take a 5-10 yard gain. What's going on, everybody? I realized that I forgot a couple of setups that I really like to use, so I'm gonna add them in now. So yeah, let's go over these and then I can drop you back in the video as you were. Now the next setup isn't going to be in our traditional PA boot shot. Instead we're going to go to our audibles and go down to bench flat. So this is what it looks like base. What we can do to make it even better, we can put Thielen on a post. We can put our tight end on a streak, and then we can go ahead and put our running back on a curl and our fullback into block. And then the playout's gonna look something like this. So let's go ahead and run that. Motion snap him just as he gets outside the tight end. See if we can use our pocket presence to get to the outside. And that's a nice easy throw downfield. That's a 30-yard gain or so. Going ahead and running it again. Let's see if Diggs was open on that previous play. See if we can stay in the pocket. Yeah, we got our feet in. It was definitely a tighter window throw. Now Thielen's post definitely got more wide open. He does have more of the field to cover, more space to work with. So remember that, attack the wide side of the field, you're going to get much bigger throwing lanes. Moving on to our next setup. Sometimes people just like to send everyone, so you have to leave a bunch of people into block. This is probably my favorite play to run when that happens. We've got two routes. We have the corner route, which we know gets open in cover 2 if we roll out. We've got the in route as a check down, so we're going to motion Adam Thielen over. And then we've got the delay fade. If the user leaves the middle of the field, we can throw that to Kyle Rudolph, pick up a nicer gain down the middle of the field as well. Going ahead and running that, so we've got Thielen coming over in motion, pick up our block, we've got that corner coming down. You know, we threw it late, but we got it. You also saw Thielen coming across. If the middle wasn't occupied, could have pressed X. Send the tight end out on his route a little bit late. So definitely something you can incorporate. You can also do the same setup with Thielen running the corner route and Diggs running the in. So the same exact look, Still looking for the corner or the in route, but something slightly different for your opponent to think about. Nice swerve, nice catch up the field. So that's going to be it. 2 more setups, back to normal video. And I think we're going to leave it there. That's going to be 3 easy one-play touchdowns against cover 2 with a bunch of slightly different setups using one slot apprentice, one specific ability, something that I think a lot of people will have, but an easy way to go ahead and beat cover 2. That gives you a bunch of different options. You've got short and intermediate route combinations to move the chains. You've got those deep throws, looking for those big bombs, trying to get in for 6. Hopefully just a few things that you can add to your game to help you get a little bit better. Next up, we'll definitely be doing something to beat cover 3, how to absolutely bomb the coverage, get those easy touchdowns, some nice short to intermediate route combinations to move the chains. Very similar to this, so definitely keep an eye out for that as well. And with that, we'll leave it there, folks. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take it easy, everyone. You can call me Spree, and we out.